Welcome back to more modded Android Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm Negative0. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing alright. So we finished the star map for this particular planet. We're gonna get... I think this is the episode where we're gonna get off this planet. All we have to do, really, is go back to the Jedi Temple and talk to the Council, and I think we're done. Really? Bastila? Yeah, so what I think we can do is just use the map fast travel button and get out of here. Alright, so we'll do one of these. Return to the Ebon Hawk, like this. And we'll go straight to the Council. Bastila, what's going on?
How can I help?
Oh, no. You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I still don't understand this bond of ours.
Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Okay.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I was a smuggler before I joined the fleet.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Duralia. It's in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all of this in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taris. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Okay, so we have leveled up. We are going to talk to the whole gang as soon as we finish this business with the Jedi Council. Oh, one other thing. We picked up the Juhani light armor. This is the fiber armor that Mission has equipped. Is this upgradable? I'm not sure. It looks like it's the same defense. In fact, that looks like it's not as good. But we may have put some stuff into there. We'll have to check at a workbench. In fact,
what?
There's a workbench up here.
Shen and Rahasia are welcomed here in the compound for as long as they wish to stay. I am glad that your help enabled them to remain together.
Okay, thank you, Balea. That actually reminds me, we need to go over here. Hi, Juhani. And I think we can check on... No, we don't want to play any Pazak. Yeah, let's talk to, Elise.
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
There's no need.
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man.
Yes, he seems quite nice.
Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Alright, cool. We got a little XP for that. Not a lot. Yeah, let's talk to Rahasia.
I'm sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward. Our families have cut us off completely. Had the council not taken us in, we would be foraging in the wilderness to survive.
I'm just glad I could help you out. Oh, wait. What are your plans now?
The council will let us stay here as long as we want, though I know Shen and I are both hoping our fathers will forgive us and welcome us back into their homes. If not, we will try to build a future somewhere else.
Okay, what about you?
Rahasia and I cannot thank you enough for what you have done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families.
So, any kids on the way?
Not yet, my friend, but perhaps someday soon. Rahasia and I cannot thank you enough for what you have done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families.
I'm just glad I could help you out.
Rahasia and I can spend the rest of our lives together. All thanks to you.
Good luck to you both. May you find the happiness you deserve.
Alright, cool. I guess that's the end of the mission? Yeah, it's not here anymore. So we have the character, the party member missions, and then the Ebonhawk. Yeah, I guess we're done. We just need to go to the council, and then we're out of here. Oh, let's check their workbench real quick. I want to look at that armor. Oh no, it's not! Oh, wow. Okay, so this gave the extra resistances, and this will give it... So I guess this is better than the Achani light armor. That's interesting. I kind of thought... I guess I kind of always thought that this... Oh, no. This. Yeah, I mean, that's not that good. It looks better, though. I don't know about this color scheme here. I really want mission... Like, if we put mission into the other thing... Like, sometimes you just gotta go with what looks good. Like, that definitely looks better. The brown does not go with the red of her skin. And look, there's even a red little... I don't know, is that her ammo pack down there? Or gun holster? I don't really know. Like, I like this more. You know what? She's gonna wear that. Whatever. Alright, let's do this.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called the Star Forge.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
When do I leave?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Okay, and so now the only question is, where do we go from here? We can go to Manaan, we can go to Tatooine, we can go to Kashyyyk, or we can go to Korriban.
Master Jar tells me you have successfully completed the tests, and I even see you have constructed your own lightsaber. You should be proud of your accomplishment, but never forget that you still have much to learn. As your power grows, you will constantly face temptations to slip to the dark side. This is the eternal struggle of the Jedi.
Okay, thank you, Balea. You talk so much. Let's get going.
Takumjus takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut.
I don't think the Council would want me to speak openly of this mission.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
What could be more dangerous than the Sith?
Takumjus takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulera.
It's hard to believe an animal could pose a threat to a Jedi.
Chikun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakat. Kiyeno no namapaole rachikun. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulet.
Then why are you worried about them now?
Takumjus takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. ba mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabest. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yuma.
The Great Hunt? What's that?
Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandektek. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kuspe ching palamule donke. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wano kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tugnin chatukunne mulerabes.
Cost? What cost?
Kachikun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandektek. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kuspe ching palamule donke. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wano kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek.
Why? What was so special about those three?
Kachikun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tugnin chatukunne mulerabes. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandektek. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kuspe ching palamule donke. Kachikun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Thanks for the warning. I will be careful.
Kachikun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Okay, that took forever. Alright, let's move on. Okay, we did just level up, and I will go ahead and put my points in as soon as we're on board here. Okay, there we go. I think the reason that took so long is right over here. In high quality... high quality skyboxes? Cockpit skyboxes. Right over here. If you go into the vanilla game, this is all very blurry. But if you look here, oh my gosh, look, it even has the Junkyard Ebon Hawk rustiness to the side of the ship. If you look out the window, I'm looking out the window right now, and you can see all the hanging moss and everything else out the cockpit windows. And so everything that's in the Ebon Hawk is the same. The only thing that's different is the skybox, which is really detailed and really cool. It just unfortunately took a long time to go ahead and get everything ready to go. Alright, Kainzorus.
Yeah,
tell me a story, Kainzorus.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
What do you mean?
We were going through the asteroid fields of the Korriban system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Korriban system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Why? What happened?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something, or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
What happened next?
It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
A ship!
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
It's cool that even in Star Wars you can still have really alien experiences. I think what I wanted to do... No, I wanted to check Kainzorus. So here's the Bendak armor. 13 and 0 with all the heat and cold and electrical resistances. Oh, I thought I had XediXarwarz armor. Did I sell that? I might have sold that. Oh well. Alright, let's level up. Skills, we're gonna go Persuade, Repair, and maybe Computer? Do I want to waste? I think maybe Demolitions. I think we'll just be our own Demolitions person. And then, I think I said we were gonna go Flurry. I think we really... Or maybe... the Critical Strike, would that be better? I like Flurry so much. You know what? We're going Flurry. And then Advanced Lightsaber Throw? Or... You know what? You know what we need? A little Effect Mind. That'll help us with a lot of conversations. Everybody else is okay, I think. Yep. Alright. We don't need to talk to Mission. We do need to talk to Bastila. No, we don't need to talk to Bastila. We just spoke with her. Oh, we need to talk to Juhani.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been very quiet lately, you know that?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
You were born out of the loop. I can't say that. Left out of the loop? I don't understand.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
They thought it was more important that I help find the star maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Bastila and I have a bond. We have to do this together. That's all I'm going to say.
And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I am not going to betray you. I am not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
You know what? He makes a lot of very good points. I do have to admit that, Karath. You make a lot of good points. Alright, let's go talk to Juhani. Now, the goal is, we have to be really nice to her no matter what. We can't say anything mean or everything gets messed up.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It is nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Do not worry, Juhani. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Okay, what does the journal say? Juhani has apologized for the way she acted towards you. She seems to be very hard on herself for her actions. If you talk to her more, you may find out more about her. So, we can talk to Juhani about two different things. We can talk about her personal history, and then we can talk about our, basically like our relationship with her. I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Action is what's needed. And speaking of action, let's go to our first planet. I'm thinking either Kashyyyk or Tatooine. Oh, wait. Hold on. We need to go to Yavin Station. That's where we're going first.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Alright, so I think what we're going to do is stop right here, and we'll go into Yavin Station and meet Suvam Tom, I think his name is, in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. What am I looking at down there? There's nothing there. Anyway, take care.